Okay, Justin, let's start with if you could tell us what your thoughts or expectations were prior to doing brain training. What kinds of concerns or fears did you have going in?
Well, anytime you mess with the mind, it can get kind of sketchy, psychosomatically. But it's interesting, and I was very excited with the article I read on the New York Times about biofeedback, just coming out days before I actually started my treatment, and it answered some questions, and the packet and information you had given me. So, I mean, it was equally exciting, but yeah, it's always a little nervous. It's kind of like surgery.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. After you felt comfortable with it in terms of the process, what was attractive to you about doing this work? What types of things resonated with you?
Oh my
I'll
God.
ask that question again. I'll just ask that one again.
Sounds great.
After you felt comfortable with it in terms of the process, what was attractive to you about doing the work? What types of things resonated with you about it?
Are you talking about after I was connected up to the machine?
No, just in terms of intellectual information, intellectual understanding. When you heard about it and you understood it, what kind of things like, ooh, that makes sense?
Just the data that supported the progress, long-term progress over the last 7 to 9 years, and the limited people that it actually has been done on. I felt really excited about being a part of that, as well as more confident with learning about the mind and how it stems and controls just about everything that is your personality, your physical ailments, your personality, your energy projection, all that stuff. I was looking forward to it.
Good. Now you're a veteran. Tell us a little bit about your background as a vet.
Like since I've gotten out,
what kinds of things did you do in the service?
I was a combat medic, 91 Bravo. I never did make the switch over to 91 Charlie. And I did a few deployments, Desert Shield, Enduring Freedom, and some various other little things.
Okay. Good. What would you be comfortable talking about regarding what brought you to Optimize Me and brainwave optimization in terms of injury experience?
Oh, yeah, I don't mind any of it. When I first got out, I was medically discharged honorably. It really didn't hit me at first. I was really excited to be home, see my friends and family again. But then I was finding myself with, I didn't know it at the time, severe anxiety and panic attacks. I thought I was having heart attacks. I felt out of place. I didn't feel normal. I was uneasy. It was summertime. It was August. And, take my daughter down to get some ice cream, and some construction board would fall, and I'd grab her and hit the dirt or throw her behind a car, and just kind of go right back into combat.
Sure.
For a second. I mean, you never really lose the reality of where you're at, but it's still just an inbred reflex reaction at the time.
Sure.
Communicating my emotions rationally and coherently was a big problem. I had no organization. I was setting goals for myself that were completely unattainable, and then getting even more discouraged when I didn't achieve them. I tried to get into school. I couldn't maintain focus, and once again I took on too much. That was my fault, but I felt like I could do it. Personal relationships have suffered. Romantically, communicating just seemed to be a big hurdle. Sharing my experience with my 0 to 60 over, I can't even tell you why or what triggered me. And sharing that experience with people that, was just really selfish. But at the time, you really don't realize what's going on. You're just kind of like in the moment reactive type of mentality.
And it's hard being around other people who weren't in that experience. And
Exactly.
So they have no idea why you're doing this.
Most definitely.
They have no idea what's going on inside.
Right,
and they can't help but judge that, or they can't help but feel like, what is the matter with you?
build their own defense mechanisms similar
Absolutely.
to what you've done,
Right.
but towards you rather
Right.
than the environment.
Because now you seem scary.
What's that?
Because now you seem scary.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.